It is day 4, and if you'll notice, it looks as if I have leaves sprouting out of my neck. I think that's hilarious, so I'm going to leave it. We are day 4, and if you've already done the day 3 challenge, fantastic. And if you haven't, fantastic. Day 3's video was posted a little bit late in the evening, so that's perfectly fine. This challenge is not one of those, oh, you have to hurry and keep up. That's not how this works. And actually, these videos and these exercises and these things that you're doing, they're for when you're ready. And sometimes that means that you didn't get to watch in real time and you see it later and it's perfect for you. So trust that. If you miss a day and have to go back, trust it. It's all perfect. Big inhale. So if you've already done day 3, then you know there's some picture gazing meditation going on, just being with that little girl. And today we're going to take that a step forward. You can see my lights. There's the fancy lights. This is a mirror. And at the Blue Roof, if you're in live classes, when I pull the box of mirrors out, sometimes there's, the FUM, I don't have to do that mirror M, FUM. Sometimes that energy comes up. Sometimes it's the oh shit energy. And sometimes it's like, okay, yeah. And so my ultimate goal is that, no, you don't fear the mirror anymore, or anticipate the discomfort, but what you get from the mirror is not my business. And there are plenty of times that I've been with the mirror in discomfort as well. It's how the mirror works. We are facing ourselves and facing our truth. So just like the other exercise asked you to gaze upon you as a baby or as a small child or an adolescent, or whatever age it is you were drawn to choose, or age is, because you can do that with different ones. This is being with yourself now. And it's not just about looking at yourself in the mirror. It's about meeting yourself right here, right now, where you are, regardless of what that little girl experienced. Okay? So, regardless of what 8-month-old M had seen or been through, regardless of what 2-year-old M didn't get that she needed or did get that she needed, regardless if approximately 7-year-old M in jelly shoes, I might add, regardless of if she felt hurt or she felt pain or she believed she wasn't lovable or she believed she didn't deserve love, regardless of all that. So regardless of your story, because it's just that, it's a story. Regardless of your story, you are here now. And that little girl's experience helped create this woman. And the woman you are now is not still 7 years old. She's not still 2, and she's not still 8 months old. But there's a chance that those old wounds are reacting in your life, and you're reacting from a 7-year-old's hurt, or a 2-year-old's fear, or a 2-year-old's confusion. Yeah. So if that one really shook you up a little bit, even wiggle your toes and get grounded a little bit more. So the mirror work, just see the woman now, regardless of all that stuff. Accepting yourself is an act of self-love. Accepting that your life happened like it happened is an act of self-love. Accepting that you are where you are and it serves a greater purpose. And then saying yes to your greater purpose is an act of self-love. So me doing this video and saying yes to my bigger purpose in this world is an act of self-love. It's also an act of me letting the divine love me. So This mirror, I do encourage a hand mirror like this because a bigger mirror makes it broader experience and it takes away from that up close and personal feel. This came from the Dollar Tree. Trust me, Athens Dollar Tree, I will clean them out of mirrors because I use them so much out in the garage in classes. It's at the Dollar Tree. If you don't have one and you have a compact mirror, use that. And if you don't have a small mirror, use your big mirror. That's perfectly fine. Although I do encourage you to get a hand mirror because I encourage you to do this work more than just once. So, again, you don't have to say a word to her. You can, but you don't have to say a word to her. I know that some of you who are in the group are also in More to Life. This is not the mirror process, but if you want to do a mirror process, go ahead and do that. I think it's a clarity process. No, it's not. It's, I don't know what it's called now. Mirror. So this is about just being with her. Now, for some, this can be highly emotional. So breathe, keep breathing, wiggle your toes to remind you that you are here and you are safe, and wiggle them numerous times if necessary. And you're not looking at her. You're not seeing the hair. You're not seeing a wrinkle. You're not seeing a crooked tooth like I have. You're not seeing any flaw. You're not looking at her. You're seeing her. You are seeing her from an open heart, and you are gazing into her truth through her eyes. And I encourage you also, like I said before, make sure you're relaxed. So after a yoga practice is perfect, after a hot bath is perfect, maybe you've set up some tea for yourself and you've settled in. Maybe you've had a meditation. You can have soft music, candles, playing incense, whatever you need to set up your space for yourself. But don't get lost in the pomp and circumstance. Don't get lost in the setup of it all, and then don't actually do the mirror work. This is the important piece. If you are simply sitting in your bathroom, or you can even take this to the tub with you and just be in the tub and be with her. Soften. So if your jaw is locked up, I'm not even breathing there, okay? So soften, even if you wiggle the jaw around, and then see her. Again, do this for some time. This is not a 30-second thing, but if you've never done this kind of work, and 30 seconds is really all you can do before you start to like look at everything again, then maybe turn the mirror over, breathe, reground, wiggle your toes, and then try again. Again, the Bodhi Timer, BODHI app is great for the soft timer reminder if you have a time limit. But spend some time with her and just see her. And that looks just like this. But for some time. And that's seeing her, the woman you are in this moment, regardless of anything she's ever done, anything that's ever happened in her life, any choices she's ever made. It's regardless of any of that, you'll just see her for what she is now and love her anyway. Just that. Big inhale. You are so brave. To even say yes to a Blue Roof self-love challenge is brave, because you know we go right in there. So saying yes is brave. So keep saying yes to you. Don't run from her. She's so worth it. Namaste, friends.